Call of Duty Modern Warfare hunting party. You guys sent it. Let's go.
Man, you'll find this a target-rich environment. Watch the windows. Good guys look like bad guys around here. Shit's fucked up.
Demon 1-2, Viper 3-5.
Viper, where you at?
Viper's rolling northbound, checkpoint Omaha 1-2.
Copy.
You know, some of the comments in here, good guys look like bad guys. Well, no shit, Sherlock. We already knew that. That's not going to happen, but I appreciate the graphics so far.
Clean up an all 6, baby!
I've got tripwires in the alcove, Sergeant.
Word, 3-1. Can you disarm it?
Check. On it.
Demon, ribbon's cut. Let's move. Follow the armor and stay close.
Boy, they sure as hell like to point their weapons at somebody else all the time. I understand it's a video game, but it seems like, I guess, the way they're just running behind the other guy, their muzzle's facing right towards the other guy in front of them, which seems like it's a bit off.
Enemy vehicle.
Now, you would be paying attention. There's this big open window, right? You're running by it. You don't know if there's a window on the other side, so just running by an opening like that, you want to know, is it just a big room? It's empty, it's clear. You start running by something, there's another window, somebody shoots through it, there's somebody in there that's a bad guy. It'd kind of be nice to know. I know you have to make sure you keep moving in these games, but that would be a practical point here, whether it's Call of Duty or real life. All right, enough with the headshots. Now, if all the guys have body armor on, I get it. But the reality is they probably don't in this scenario. So doing the headshots is not going to fly. You're going to take a body shot. Now, if you guys tell me, put it in the comments, they all body armor on, and I get it. Now, realizing one thing, right? So you put that red dot on something. You may have it sighted in at 50 yards, 100 yards, whatever they've got it. So he's hitting these guys dead on at 100, we'll call it. At 300, wherever that fella was on the roof, he's going to have to adjust his sight. So he's going to have to aim a little higher, hit the same place. You better know your ballistics. So it works fine in the game, but just a reality check here. I don't know how many smoke grenades the guy has, but it seems like a lot. Now, question for you guys, can you carry as much smoke as you want versus frags? Get your own loadout, your own kit? Let me know in the comments. You're probably not just going to be tossing grenades in unless you know someone's shooting back, right? If you know someone's shooting at you, they're a combatant, you realize then you're going to toss a grenade in. But I didn't see anything. Maybe there's gunfire. The reason being, you toss a grenade in, said bad guy out front of the door, a bunch of kids in there, you kill them, it's going to be a problem, right? Keep in touch at jamesonstravels.com. I can say they all are spread out so much. It'd be really hard to tell who the good guys and bad guys are. You have to take your optic, do some target identification. So they'd want to have some sort of basic move, or you're going to take building A and taking building Z, or something to know who's who here. I'm going to make the assumption everybody here's a bad guy. So he kicks the door and doesn't say Americans or something. Let them know. Could be someone scared, right? Of a thief. He's kicking it in and just starts whacking people. So let me make the assumption everybody's a bad guy. Put in the comments if I'm wrong.
First deck, clear. Be advised, traps on the steps. Second deck. Copy. Moving to third deck.
I don't think that's going to work too good. So you'd have to pull your arm back to throw the grenade a little bit, right? Through this little hole. It's quite a ways away. That's not going to work. You'd have to get back. You have to throw it like this, which is not going to work. It's not terribly realistic, but I don't know why you would just shoot the guy. You don't want to use all your frags up on something you can just shoot a guy. He's wide open. He got hit.
Clear.
Copy that. All teams rally with the convoy. Demon 1-2 to Red Hammer 7. Take the fire. Defending the south entrance of the hospital. Request immediate suppression.
Roger. Hammer is on.
Jeez. All right, whatever they got going on here looks absolutely terrible. Looks like they got an Apache. I don't know what they're doing, but you guys put it in the comments. This looks like total chaos. So if you got armor, why not get behind it or on the side of it or something? Just don't stand wide open. You know, if there's a mortar, if there's a sniper, anything, he's just standing there. At least get next to the armor.
All demon dogs, road is clear. We're green to get some. Hospital hot,
Hostile entrance. Fire on the entrance. RPG down. Get moving. This one, 40 meters out.
Having the time to sit there and take these really precise shots people are firing at you is just not going to happen. I appreciate in the game, it looks like these things are pretty spot on. I don't know if there's such a thing in the game where you sight your weapon in, let's say at 50 yards, 100 yards, and then you have to adjust the way you fire. Now up close is not going to matter much if you're at 20 feet. So if you're off a couple inches, it's not going to matter much. Probably won't be off that much. But once you go from 100 to say 2, 3, it's going to make a difference, especially when all these guys are doing headshots. Jesus. This guy's got like the never-ending amount of smoke grenades and frags. I don't know what the kit loadout is, but like I asked before, put it in the comments. Can you modify it? You know, it seems like he's thrown out 3 or 4 frags, that many smoke grenades, as well as mags, I'm assuming 12. Let me know.
cover me!
Get moving.
I can tell you at a minimum, he's shooting at these guys. He's going to take cover. I mean, why not? Why not get in the edge of the wall, run to these sandbags, or do something? He's just standing there wide open, which seems pretty impractical.
Move! Move! They're moving through the lobby!
عسكري عند المدخل. Killer, west of us.
Reloading!
We got the counter.
take him alive, 3-1.
Roger that.
Civilians, check fire! Check fire!
Shit! Who the fuck is doing there?
Check your shots!
There were 0 good guys in this apparently so far. Everybody's getting whacked. Now tell me in the comments if there's good guys, how do you identify them beyond just using your scope to identify them? Because that's the reality, right? It's a good guy who's scared, maybe has a gun, it's pointing it at you because he doesn't know if you're a bad guy. So you have to identify those type of things in the real world. Now, let's take a look at the game.
Away! Where are they?
Enemy northwest!
If you got more gameplay, send it to me on Twitter. If you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. For my subscribers, I appreciate you. Thanks for watching.